Now that was weird. That was really weird. Was somebody reporting my live stream? Because that was really weird. That was really weird. It usually say re whatever or whatever. It just cut off. That was weird. That was weird. Were they reporting my live stream? Like, that was weird. So I hope the time count that I already. I hope the time count. That was really weird. I have the slightest idea what happened. It just went completely out. And then like you can usually hit the live stream and then it say resume or whatever. It didn't even say resume. It just kicked us out. I don't know why they did that, but okay. That was new because usually even if it kick us out, it'll say reconnecting and then it'll let you resume. But nothing will stop the rebel, don't you? And I just was talking to Anna. Y'all can't stop me. I tell you that. If he was reporting me, because Miss Kendra said when it just cut off like that, you got a lot of reports. If y'all was just hitting the report. But I mean, what was you reporting? Or I don't know. Maybe we just had a technical difficulty. I'm gonna put it there. We had technical difficulty, and it just kicked us completely out. I mean, okay. They know I only be having a lot of people to talk to, so why would y'all interrupt my fucking live stream? YouTube shouldn't have cussed. I was way out of 5 minutes. Now I just cursed in the first 5 minutes. They say don't curse in the first 5 minutes. But I did because why did y'all just stop my stream like that and just kick me out like that? That was just so rude. I was just talking to my people. You ain't ready in honor. Because I haven't seen you ain't ready. I haven't seen you ain't ready in a minute. How rude, YouTube. How rude. But anyways, guys, that was my thoughts of the day. We went from the Jetsons to we always digressing all over the place because guess what? We are a real channel. We are real people. When you have a conversation, the conversation might lead you anywhere. Okay? We have real conversations around here. When you have real conversations and you speak your mind, they liable to clip you. You got to stay in the guidelines. Did I say something that was out the guidelines? Other than I said they kicked me out the algorithm and they better not. Don't talk about YouTube because they'll get your ass because as soon as I said that YouTube is everything. I'm just saying. Why would y'all do that? YouTube is everything. I am a YouTuber. So that no harm meant. I'm just saying they kicked me out. You cannot take any time off around here. And if you do, you better be well established. See, when you're well established, I don't think you have to worry about this stuff. But I don't know because they don't even take breaks. Academics make a video every day. Trap Lord make a video every day. Tasha K make a video every day. Now, people like Jason Lee and stuff, they don't. So I don't know. To each his own. But the Rebel Warriors, we're building our videos and we're building our live stream community up. That way she will be strong in all areas. Short streams and videos. That's a full-fledged channel. Okay? Whenever my kids, I'm trying to be streaming with my family more too. So whenever my kids are here, I'll be streaming too. And make my videos. All my videos are, I think they're targeted. I'm going to say they have a topic. I try to keep them all relatable to each other. I cannot believe they just did that. So I'm going to have to go back and look and see exactly what the time was. Well, my baby said, if it ain't one thing, it's another. And that's life. As soon as you get to going good, here come another roadblock. So, why do my hair look so big? I guess because I'm so close. Ooh, girl. Ooh, girl. But yes, I appreciate everybody who joined the stream. It's a pretty good stream. I think I had like 7 likes before they cut me. And one of my good people came. I seen tonight. There's always coming. You Ain't Ready was there, and Jet 2, and Anna had just came in. I got to see my sister for a minute before they cut me. Oh, and King came. And I think that was all the 7 people. But I appreciate them coming. It was a good stream. I said, I came like 10, 15, 11, 15, 12, 15. So like 2 hours, I said I was going to stay before they chopped me in half. And we had a pretty good conversation. I always have a pretty good stream no matter who stopped by. If it's 1 rebel, 2 rebels, 3 rebels, they are amazing. And I just appreciate them, you know, because people don't even have to take time to hit that button, to hit that like button, and it's free. They'll see you be saying, subscribe to my channel, subscribe to my channel, subscribe to my channel, and people jump right over it. You know, if I pay attention and I see and they got less subscribers, I'm always going to subscribe to people's channel and try to help my little subscription thing so long. And I'm still subscribing and meeting people every day. So if you catch my attention or something I can learn from you, or shit, sometimes even if I can't, I still subscribe because I know I've been there, you know, trying to just grow my channel to that many subscribers. And I still am now. I'm still going and striving. So I know it's a hard journey. And I try to help. You know, if somebody asks me a question or whatever, I'll go subscribe from both of my channels and just try to help. Share stuff. I really would used to really share stuff and really give shout outs in the community posts, and I stopped because I was like, don't nobody do that for me. But I'm gonna start back this month of August. I'm gonna start back giving shout outs and telling people to go follow them because I met a lot of new people and I got a lot of new friends, and they don't move like the old ones. So I think I will do some YouTube shout outs this week, and I always do something for Throwback Thursday. Give y'all a blast of the past from the Rebels life and a throwback community post, and then I usually do a short of the throwbacks on Thursday. No, tomorrow Wednesday. Oh yeah, so tomorrow I'll just be working on my channel, get down shorts, and I got 2 videos I planned on making, so I don't know if I'm gonna make 1 or 2, but it'll be a full day tomorrow of Rebel Warrior TV. So stay tuned. I always appreciate you guys. Jet was over there earlier, but he running and ripping and running, trying to get going out of town. I ain't seen nothing new from Pimp CC, and he haven't sent me nothing new, so I don't know if would you hold, let's put this up here. Damn it, it went away. Would you hold something? I don't know what YouTube was asking me. Um, yeah, just see what I'm learning all this week and spread the word. Spread what I learned with others. If you learn something, send it to me, spread it to me. Spread the message over here, okay? Because I'm trying to learn all I can and master all I can in my seasoned age, okay? Fine, it's wine, seasoned, vintage, all that good stuff. I ain't antique yet now. Iconic self. So I'm just building me up. I'm already a monster. I'm gonna be a monster by the time I get a real old lady. Just full of knowledge and wisdom to spread to others sitting at me and desk still giving out my message with some glasses on my nose like Ayana Benzel. Or Miss Pam. I told y'all Miss Pam. But Miss Pam over there doing makeup. At 70, Miss Pam is over there doing makeup. Okay? So you go, Miss Pam. I know I'm gonna be a bad Bama Jelma here. So that's what I'm doing, guys. And I just had to come and get me some live stream time in. I said I have to get no less than 2 hours a day. No matter how many hours I get, but I can't get no less than two, which needs to be three, four, five. But at least two shows the effort. And it's a leap fault. I was supposed to be here from 8 to 11. Those are the hours I had planned. But the plan never plans, so I'm not going to say a time for tomorrow. I'm just going to say they need to keep their bells on because I will be here and I will be putting out new content. So please help your girl out by watching the video. Hell, if you don't watch it. Just sit it down and let the shit play through. Okay, that's how you help. Run that playlist. Run that playlist. Run that playlist. And I'm gonna make a new one. Oh, well, no, because all the videos I think I added motivational. I just added them to my motivational playlist, my motivational speaking playlist that I already have. Yeah. So it's been a great stream. And I may even come back and stream and just turn my camera off while I'm eating. But I be feeling like that's stealing time. But hell, they sleep with it on. So I don't know why I can't turn mine on with my camera off. Because that's the way I need to do it in the morning. Like as soon as I get up and pray, brush my teeth, maybe eat something, turn my stream on, but go faceless. Mm. See, so that way you don't even have to worry about combing your hair. You just jump on the stream. But I'm going to stay on here and run these 20 minutes out so I can have my full 2 hours. Even if they cut it, when they go back and get these little bit of minutes put together, it'll make up for it. And I have work planned out for tomorrow. So, yeah. We're back, Rebels, and we stay. Tell them Rebels are back and the Rebels are here to stay. Y'all cannot run us off. Y'all cannot kick us out the algorithm. Y'all cannot kick us out the live stream like whatever just happened because the rebels don't play. Okay? And they gonna get me in line. They be messaging me like, what's going on? Where you at? And I so appreciate them. That made me feel so good. You ain't ready said, there you go. Now where the world you been? And you ain't ready have really been coming in and supporting me with my live streams. They have really been King, all the new rebels. So I just gotta be here. And if I ain't got a topic, they got one. So we just gotta come and get in our streams and stick to what we know. Stay focused on the vision that God has given you. Whatever your vision is. If it's to be the best on whatever your job is in your employment, that's what I wish for you. If it's to be the best parent, the best boss, the best singer, rapper, actress, entrepreneur, athlete, cook, garbage man, mailman, mechanic, educator, pastor, whatever you are. Be the best at it. And do your best. And if that's all you can do. And don't let nobody tell you that your work is not credible or it's not enough. Whatever somebody say negative, you see the opposite. And just live life and have a blast. Because that's what I want to do. Enjoy life. Enjoy the beauty that life has to offer without what they've bestowed on us that God never intended for us to have. That causes us stress, like bills and financial reasons. He never aligned for us to have that. But Jesus, this is where it gets confusing. That's the question that's going into questions. They always say, Jesus said, or the Bible says, money is the root to all evil, right? But they didn't read the rest in the other verses, what Jesus said. He also lets us know that it's necessary for stability. And once you get the money, you do right with it. You help. You spread the love. You spread the wealth. You take care of the sick. You feed the homeless. And it was a verse speaking on that in the Bible. And he was a doctor. And he was an Asian doctor, Chinese, Asian, whatever, whichever, And that's what he was saying. Most pastors skip over it or really don't want to touch on it. And it's in Philippians, and it's something that Jesus actually said about the money. His stuff is in parables, but it's basically saying we all need money to live and survive. So what makes it evil is what you do and how you act with it. Because we need it for stability, and we need it to be able to take care of others. So therefore, if he gives you a little bit, and you take that little bit and you spread it among the rest, I feel like he's going to constantly pour into you because you show that you are responsible and aligned with what he wants you to do with it. So he'll constantly give you more to help more. Just my opinion, or the way I see things. What's this question? A song that always makes me happy. Hmm. A song that always makes me happy. Do 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 do. A song that always makes me happy is hmm. He saw the best in me when everyone else around me could only see the worst in me. Marvin Sapp. YouTube, Marvin Sapp, He Saw the Best in Me is a song that always makes me happy. Great song. Great pick. He saw the best in me when everyone else around me could only see the worst in me. What you said was the book, The Seven Spiritual Laws of Success. They kicked us out. You ain't ready, and I don't know why they did that. What you said was in the book, The Seven Spiritual Laws of Success. The book. Yeah, they're weird. I don't know why. It just went out black. I'm trying to think about what King said. What I said was in the book of the Seven Spiritual Laws of Success. I'm gonna have to look that up. The the seven spiritual laws of success. What I said is in that book. Damn it, King, I don't say it a lot. But I'm gonna look that up. What my opinion is, because I just said it. The seven spiritual laws of success. Let me write that down. The seven Sugar Pop. Hey Lafita. The seven spiritual laws of success. That's what you said. Hey Sugar Pop. Yes. Um King, I don't know. I learned it from watching that um Asian doctor. And that's what he was just saying. He was saying that we have to command it to us. And if we're heirs of the Most High, it's already ours. So you have to know it. And you ain't ready with saying faith come by hearing. Michael Jackson, I wanna rock with you all night. This into the sun. That's a good one. That's a good one. Sugar Pop. That's a good one. I had a little brain freeze when I said a song that always makes you happy. I had to think about it. That's why I said Marvin Sapp. Um, and I was telling them Sugar Pop, like, yeah, I just had to run back to my studies and run back to, my faith. Run back to Jesus, whatever it is that you've been believing in. That this, let me take that over there. They keep this. Oh, this thing make me sick. Now it won't come off YouTube. That stone. Okay, it turned red. Man, I can't get it out. Okay, there you go. That's don't help you and got you to where you going. Sugar Pop, like no matter the storm, the situation, like I'll get overwhelmed and get to worrying and stressing, and it's like if you already put it in God's hands, what you worrying and stressing about it for? You just gotta put it there and leave it there, and it's kind of hard, to do. And the doctor was giving us some scriptures that Jesus said, that there was actually Jesus, and he gave us the scriptures, and he was saying how they say money is the root of all evil, but then when you get to Philippians, Jesus also tell you in the parable, but you also need it to sustain your life, and it's what you do with it. That's right, we all need it, but it's what you do with it um, that makes it evil. You know, if you're supposed to take care of others with it, he provides it for you to provide. Is technically what I got from Philippines, the scripture. Yeah, you can use it for good or evil, but the more good you use it for, the more will be provided to you. And the doctor was saying how a lot of pastors skip over that part in Philippians. They skip over that part of the scripture. So we be running around the world saying money is the root of all evil, money is the root of all evil, money is the root of all evil. And because that's what we've been told, and that's the part that they put out there most. And Jesus did say that. But then he also came back and said in the scripture, um, Philippians 4 and something, maybe 4 and 6. Because I just looked at it today. I wanted to make sure I was right in what I was listening to. And it's actually in there. But that's what he's saying. It's evil when you don't do right by it. But you have to have it to live. And you're supposed to take care of others with it. So you have to have it. You have to have it. You can't not live without it. But it's what you do with it. And how resourceful you are in his eyes with it. Whether he restore more or open that window of a blessing that you can't receive, or to your cup runneth over. You know, that's just what I believe. And I feel like I had to focus there and run back there because I learn and study, so much. And I have to tell God and Jesus, like, I'm learning and I'm studying everything just because I want to know of you in the times, and just learn different stuff. I'm just very questionable, but I know what's carried me and what's brought me. And when I ain't had nothing else to go to, and I get on my knees and I ask in the name of Jesus what's been done. So I have to go on that. No matter what I learn and no matter what I study, I always got to run back to Jesus. Okay? It's something about the name. Ten and 19 is where it says that. Oh, okay. Well, see, I was He gave like three. He gave like three Bible verses on it, and then you can go actually back and read the Bible verses of what Jesus said, and I, heard the verses over and over and over and over again, but they did not resonate with me uh, like they do today, or like they did today. Sugar Pop, it didn't. Um, like I said, it didn't resonate with me like it did today. Once um, I studied this Asian doctor, and his view on if you're a child of God and if you're a follower of Jesus and if you feel like you're an heir of God and Jesus, then all the doubt and questions that I do have and have been having, it just like gave me some ease to it. If that make any sense, it just made me, as I where I had already threw my hands up and been like, okay, you win. This stuff is over. I'm living my life like this from now on, and I'm on this path. It just gave me like some reassurance to I'm right. Like I'm a child of God, and I know that time and time again, it's been things that I've asked for in the name of Jesus, and it's been done. Even not if it's been in that 24 hours, just it's been done. When I stray from that, it don't do right. Oh yeah, I do. I do. I do. Um, yeah, he'll show you and direct your path, and that's just how I feel. It's my path always is laid out. He already got it laid out for me. I'll I overcome every obstacle. It's just that like when I do get back in my flesh and I let something worry me, knowing that his plan is already made out for me. His word is bond. It's already gonna be this. I get sidetracked from knowing that, sometimes, and it's easy to, you know, just like the disciples, it's easy to question and get deterred. We're men and we deal with flesh. But when and the stronger you become in Christ and with your faith, I feel like it pushes that out. Because everybody gonna get a little worried, you know, about different things, especially when it comes to bills and health and finances and stuff. And it's easier said than done that you're not supposed to worry. But I think personally, once you just in that light, even if you do think about the things, it won't be like worrying. Oh my sugar pop. Yeah, I be scared of that too. You know, I wasn't going for a while since I told you I had that altercation with my mama in the church. And okay, no, I'm gonna say three experiences made me feel like that. The first one was with my mama, and I told you she was over there in that church. I told y'all she was over there in that church, and I felt like I saw the women being clicked up and messy and gossipy, and I stood up in the church and told them that. That was the first encounter that I felt like God just used me to speak and let them know that that wasn't right in the church. Then the second one, I seen them. Once again, I have a problem with them. If you come to church, what you mad and mean for? I have a problem when I see them in church, mad and evil, or being mean with the kids. So I would speak up about that. And being groupy, you know, and cliquish to me. So I would always have a problem. So I didn't go like for a while. I'll watch online and study online or watch Joel on Sundays, you know, or whatever, because that's how I feel, Sugar Pop. Like, stay away from them churches because, oh, her stomach was hurting out so bad I couldn't rest. Yeah, being judgy. Um, so what you do? You just prayed. You said your stomach was hurting so bad you couldn't rest. So what you do? You just prayed. Yeah, so that's why I think they take, yeah, and looking down on people and looking down on people. So now that I've been going back, because my uncle preaching, and then my cousins, you know, they go and they trying to build up. And Dobie is our age and somebody that grew up with us, and he just now get, you know, well, I don't know how long he been preaching now, but they're building it up or whatever. And I go, but I speak my mind. I listen and learn. And you know, I see the hit and misses with the pastors in the church. And like I seen the Asian doctor today, like when he was saying about they leave that part about what Jesus said out, and I was like, wow. I always hear them say tithe and offer and all this and that, but I never heard them say that. And then when you go look, you see it in Ecclesiastics, and then he said Philippine, the Philip, basically the same thing. As soon as you got away from them, then your life got greater. Yeah, because it can be just personal, between you and God. And you know, they be go to church, go to church, go to church, go to church. And you're right, Sugar. Sometimes you have to get away from all of that. And I did. I wasn't going. I was studying with myself and studying at home, and the people I study and watching Joel Osteen and Real Talk Kim and Sarah Jakes and all of them, because it's in your heart. Stay away from the enemy's children. I know that's right. But I mean, you won't know. You got to be around them. But I think I could just see it now. Sugar Pop, I was telling them earlier, like, I can just look at people sometime and you may look evil to me. Or I can look at somebody and I just might see a joy on them. You were so confused. Yes, it be confusing, especially when you go in there and they judgy and clicked up. And you know me, I talk too much online and offline. See the little old lady sitting right there on the second row, all frowned up and stuff. I be done whispered in her ear. Now why you mad? Now why you come in here like that? I told you I was energy. Energy don't lie. That's right. I was sitting behind a little old lady one day and she was being so mean to the kids, and I scooted up on the edge of my seat just where she could hear me. And I was saying, now that don't make no sense. How you come in God's house mad and angry like that and being abusive to the children? How? How? I bet your whole expression and stuff changed because she knew I was talking about her. How y'all come in here and be mean to them children like that? Like in your faces all frowned up and stuff. They be the meanest one. I'm not want to be one of them old ladies in the back of the church mean to the children. You know? I just don't. I'm not. Ain't no just don't. I'm gonna be one of the sweet, loving grandmas. Always here to give a good, encouraging word and the real word. And if I'm in the churches, I hope I don't get it put out for telling them that ain't of God, not to be judgy and cliquish. Okay? I never want to be a part of the clique at church. Stay away. Yeah. That's right. That's right. That's right. But I don't know, Sugar Pop. They be trying. They'll leap on you and have your house in chaos. But I just feel like I'm so strong now. I catch it. I catch it. You know I be on here going off. You know I go off and get upset for the little least thing. But I just feel like um, the place I've been or something happened. That's what I told him. With all the stuff that's been happening or something, I feel like something happened to me or whatever. I feel more, um, you can have confusion in your home before because of somebody you hugged. I don't too much talk to people, let nobody hug me or touch me, because I don't want what's on them on me. So I don't really do that. Um, I just feel a change. And I feel that when I feel like it should have been sinking or any other time it would have made me feel bad or sad or depressed. Whatever went off or triggered in me, it took all that away. Like I don't really have no worries. I really don't care too much about anything to let anything stress me or worry me, where I am now. If I'm alone, um, I just feel like I'm strong with God right now and nothing, can't break that. I command greatness, I command success, I command abundance, I command wealth to myself, so instead of not even asking for this stuff, I command this stuff in Jesus' name, and I just know it's gonna come to me. So I just say yes. I just thank God for that. I was telling them earlier. I think Jet was in here and King, and maybe you ain't ready. One of them. They was in here earlier. I had another live stream and they cut it out for some reason. It just went black. I don't know what happened. But I was telling them like I could just look at people and see when they got something evil going on, or when they joyous, or when they sad, or whatever. It's just like something happened to me. I don't know where it is. Why I just can't worry about it. No bills, no finances, no anything. Only thing I'm worried about is the word and the testimony that God is putting in me, and that from the life and the miracles and the changes that he doing in my life that somebody else can see that it can be done in yours, and you don't have to be the wisest, the smartest, You can feel it in your live stream a lot. Yeah, it changes. Like I really, don't care. Can't nothing really move me or shake me. I got my people that are set in stone, um, for me. And like I learn a lot and I listen to a lot. I take advice, um, and I sort through it and decipher it and determine what is good and what works for me, and try not to judge nobody because you don't know what got anybody to the place that they're in. And then they be saying Jesus this and Jesus that. Jesus helped the sinners, and Jesus helped the weak, and Jesus helped the fools. So it was the sinners on the cross with him that he told, do not worry, because this is of the flesh. In my Father's house there are many mansions. So I don't think nothing can really shake and break me right now. I think, you know, uh, I study and I listen to the word and the Bible scriptures and others, because like I said, my Indian friends and different friends, they just pray and they feel like where we're believers and we're taught to believe this and believe that, they're taught to seek God and seek the stories and teachings of Jesus. So whatever I can learn and the more I can learn is just the better for me. You don't know what I had. I had what DTC? What is going on? What is wrong? Is something wrong? Let me know so I can message them again. Why you couldn't get through? And they saying that's crazy because I was going to at you in the community chat tomorrow because I was like, where is my sister? Go back and watch my live stream. You gonna hear me say, um, it kept spinning on your side. Yeah, it just kicked me out too. So that may be why. I said I gotta go in and tell my sister that I'm streaming every day. I ain't gonna leave no time, but turn your notification bell on because my sister share my stuff in my live streams and she don't help me get here. Yes, I just was talking about you in my live streams. I was like, where is my sister and where is Tanithia? I gotta let them know July was trying for me, a trying time for me, sister, especially like the last two previous weeks. I know you do. I know you do. Like when it come to sharing, yeah, don't nobody top you. I said, so I was gonna go and tell you and Tanithia, I was gonna at y'all in the community tomorrow to let y'all know what was going on. And actually, did you want to cover? They finna go to the third baddest USA part 3 and the Housewives Ultimate Vacation is 20 years. It's their 20-year. Uh, can you believe that? It's their 20-year trip. So it's some good ones on there. It's everybody good. We got the OG of the OC, Vicky, and we got Nene and Portia, Teresa Judice, and Barlow, Lisa Barlow. I'm important to God. I'm important to God. Lisa Barlow and who else I see? Biggie, Lisa. It's a good cast. Oh my goodness. Why did Tink do that? Yes, sister, big hair, don't care. I ain't have no lashes, sister. I need to let them heal up for a little bit. So I needed some big hair, and I had on these big black glasses today. Hello, 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 Kay. Love you, miss you. I caught a couple of live streams, like the last two, or maybe the last one. Yes, DTC, I'm very upset. Tink said, at first I thought she was just talking to it, was just go like, but then she don't knock beat Summer all the way out the chair. Now why would you do that, Tinkerbella? You had to watch it over 3 times. Okay, be right back. Yes, it was good. I think I'll probably watch it like 3 times, 3 times too. Kay, what in the world you been doing working? Kay, they kicked your sister out the algorithm. They said they couldn't get in my live stream. It be spinning. And DTC just said hers was just spinning. Now the last time I messaged them, they told me wasn't that wrong. But I think YouTube got so many people, they can't keep up with something if something wrong with us or not. Because y'all did okay, so they told me wasn't nothing wrong, right? When I was in the chat going back and forth with the lady, she told me wasn't nothing wrong. You need to work harder. And her name was Anna. Okay, so she told me I need to work harder. So okay. But then they sent the message back saying some people, we found some technical issues or something in some channels and it's fixed. That was their message that came out the blue. So now I'm back to feeling like something wrong. I I I don't I don't know. But I'm gonna message their ass again because I don't know why. They gonna be laughing. Whoever answer the chat gonna be laughing. I don't know why the hell y'all would kick me out of the algorithm, but I bet y'all better put me back in there. People have life issues going on. Can't tell me you always feel like something's wrong. No, okay, they just told me that. My people just told me that. DTC said hers was spinning. They kicked us out. We was on here one time before now. And it just went black and no message. They just kicked us out. And then, so I hit the live for the live stream to come back up. And you know how they usually say resume the live stream back? It didn't do that. I had to start it all the way back over. Or you ain't have an issue coming in. They don't bother you no way. When your light come on, they just let you come on. And K, so now I'm seeing like, okay, my people still blue. Y'all blue. But now you can go in some live streams and your name won't be blue. Just the little circle will be blue. Why is that? Do they have something off or on? I've been watching a lot of Tip Takes videos. I went back and watched like 3 of her videos where she breaking stuff down to you. Cause you know, like y'all read it. Y'all read the pronounce it. Analytics. Y'all read all this stuff. And all them big words. So y'all be knowing what's going on. And I don't. But the thing with Tip is why 2 test things? Yes. Oh, okay. Yeah, because I was like, okay. But now our name's back blue in the circle. But the other day, our names wasn't blue, but it had the blue dot right there. That's what I'm saying. They be all over the place. I've been watching Tiff stuff and she break it down so I can understand more. Because I used to watch Miss Sonya, but her accent is really heavy, so I have to watch it like 3 times. But I can watch Tiff and I can understand. And then I wonder why at first they switched this to K. Oh, I'm glad you're here. So first they switched this to. So first your watch hours went up, but now they're saying it going down. Yeah, it just means your data. So they changed something. So where I used to think the hours are going up, they're going down now. The hours are going down. So they said if you see your hours disappearing and going down, that's not a bad thing. I'm gonna tell Elite to read that stuff because I'm not reading all that. I get to the second paragraph and start running together. I don't understand it. Whatever. I'm gonna keep doing what I was doing. Back to what I was doing. Everybody's experiencing viewership rotation. Oh. Oh, okay. Yeah, everybody. I see. I see. And I got some new people. So I don't need to be having no issues. Like 50 of them. Or 62. Between 50 and 62. So I need to be getting this stuff together. Yeah, that's what Trina told me. Her views were down. And I think they back. But she had like 12,000 subscribers. And she said her little YouTube money been good. So I guess it's just what your niche is. And my niche is my gift of gab. I'm not changing nothing. Except once a month, I'm going to go in studio and do me a professional live stream and a professional. Oh, yeah, I don't count them, but you do got to get to your goal. I mean, you can't be sitting there with 5 of them. Just focus on your message. Yes, ma'am. That's the key and that's the plan. You back, sister? It's acting up again. I told K that some people say it is and some people say it ain't. So I don't know. I'm just going to keep working hard. Sister, how are you feeling health wise and healthily? Are you doing good? How you feeling, DTC? I was thinking about you the other day. I'm telling you, I was getting ready to at you and tell you I was going to be working hard in August. Please come and help your sister. We are back to work. And I said, my sister, she said, oh, this case said she's not experiencing any issues. But it don't matter. It doesn't matter when you share. Mm-hmm. Sister, I don't know. I don't know. We done made it this far. I don't know. Because Kate said hers is fine. Two Guns said his been having problems. His notification bell don't come on. And it was spinning like you. You good and at peace? I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that. I was fighting a little bit of issues last month. But I'm better. I don't know. I think I had some kind of awakening or something. Something happened, something on Treasure. No GCC. People see it when they see it. Of August? Oh, let me write that down so I can do my sister a happy birthday. Shout out. The 27th and the 28th. Oh, y'all so tired, ain't you? Y'all birthday a day apart. Ooh, y'all just alike. Y'all just alike. The same sign, the same month, a day apart. So y'all the male and female, male version of each other. That's really cool. Y'all was attracted. Y'all attracted. Yes, that's really cool. I had thought about you the other day. I said, I hope my sister is healing well and everything. As I know my little niece got her boobs done. She was hurting for a minute. But now she right back fired. They everywhere. I think she got the perfect breast. But she had a reduction. No, had a reduction. Because they was really big. So she picked the size she wanted them to. And now I just think she looked really perfect. So I thought about you. And she was in pain. She was in pain. And y'all last name was something like too. Oh yeah, it was written in the stars for our love. Who sang that? It's a ribbon in the sky. Oh, that's Stevie Wonder. For our love. Y'all seen them, they acting up, y'all. And y'all don't seen them. Y'all seen Tia Kemp. You seen Tia and Aqua arguing. And then Akbar said she gonna hit Tia in the mouth. And so I seen Remy Ma and Star Brim say, no, you ain't gonna touch Tia. Yes, I thought about you. And I got that done when my daughter was little. You got that done when your daughter was little. Oh. So you had already been through that before. Look at me up here grabbing like you had already been through that before. Yeah, they perfect now. I told you to send me a picture, DTC, in the email. Oh, because when you had your daughter, they got bigger. Yeah, but my little niece, she got the perfect ones now. I be saying, go new. She be shaking them like Anna. Yes, they were going off DTC. And so now I see Remy and Star say, come back and say something to Akbar uh, about it. But I don't know if Tia should have did it like that. You know, we already knew that you had chose your side and you chose Nikki over Cardi, which is fine. I ain't choosing no side. Um, so Tia, we already knew you had chose Nikki over Cardi, but the way she did it, like, cause Akbar was like, "Hey, Auntie," you know, she was happy to see her, and she gonna say, "Hey," and then start playing. You heard that new Cardi? You don't act like you know she was talking to me about you. No, Tia don't have no cut cards, and I was like, "Now Tia, now, oh my goodness." It just upset her so bad. Akbar was crying so bad. I didn't like that. I didn't like that. And then I did see, now, DTC, I did see them debating, and they were saying Akbar is a black woman. And for y'all to be knocking her down and all uplifting Cardi, you know, it was wrong. I think this last beef that all the females got into, that includes Nikki, Lotto, who else was talking about the kids? Nikki, Lotto, Cardi, Remy. They all pulled into it now. And once y'all brought the kids in, it went too far. It ain't no going back. Once y'all start AI and pictures of the kids' teeth and all of that, it ain't no going back. So no, y'all don't never have to fix it and be friends and make collabs and all that. But take it in the booth. You know, keep the beef in the booth. So now let's see, because Akbar don't have a writer. That's the great thing. What's up, Rod? Where have you been? Friends, where have you been? Um, Akbar is a writer. Akbar is a writer. So you gonna have to really get in the booth. And Cardi has writers. I know Cardi dibbles and dabbles and writes some of her own stuff, but she does get help. Akbar doesn't have help. She's a lyricist. So let's just keep it here and see where it goes. You know, let them keep, they give us something to keep going in the entertainment, you know, but they are getting pretty personal and with the fighting and stuff. And I don't know. It might be some fighting when the ladies run into each other. Because once you put them kids in, and it's just like, you didn't know who she was until Love and Hip Hop. See, I'm the South. You know, Charlotte Atlanta is right there. So I've been like a Akbar fan, like when she was underground. Yeah, they was talking bad about each other. But Cardi just came back. But Cardi said, um, DTC Cardi said that was not for her. That's just for the catty girls in general. She said when the next one is for Akbar, Akbar will know it's for her. So even though shoe may have fit with this, it wasn't for her. Yes, a good boxing match, girl. We finna see one with Lexington Sticky. Or do you think it's rigged? It's rigged. Yeah, Cardi my girl all day. But I do have respect for Akbar, and she is a black queen, and she is from the South, like deep South, like me. So I gotta, have some love and respect and loyalty to. And I knew her before Love and Hip Hop, and she actually come to my city. She actually like really deal with the people and really connected and locked in, like with the street people and the street hustlers and people like me. Like Akbar really, you know, Cardi and them may have been there, and she might have been in the Bronx and Brooklyn and like really hit the streets and connected with the people. Now she too big. She need bodyguards and security and all of that. No, Akbar the type to still come up and pull up on the Charlotte street and make a video with you. Yeah, Akbar picked her side. She should have just stayed out of it. That's right. And Akbar is really good friends with Nikki. So she was saying, that's me. That is me, DTC. If my friends don't like you and my sister don't like you, we've been through that over here. I don't like you. I am loyal to the core, blood in, blood out. Okay. And if my people don't like you, I don't like you. So that's what I'm saying. As much as I love Cardi, and she's like number 2 on my list right now, um, I still that make me still respect Akbar because Nikki gave her feature and stuff. Nikki came, she said came in and helped her with the features and stuff at Christmas. Put a big bag, big check with in their pocket. So, and my friend don't like you, Cardi. I can't like you. And some people try to be in the middle, or I ain't gonna take a side, or um I don't got nothing to do with that, or that wasn't my issue. That's not really riding to me or loyal to me. Because oh, you said me too. Yeah, I'm just that type. Like if my friend don't like you, I don't like you. How the hell I like you and my friend don't? I mean, and I tell my kids that all the time. Just like I feel like this. If you don't like the mama, you can't like the daughter. If you don't like the daughter, you can't like the mama, and vice versa. Ryan, what you say? I fell in love again with Cardi now that she took that stupid baby. You did, Ryan. So she took all of them have to take them out. They getting a little sick. Just get you Little mommy makeover, you know, a little tuck and snip here. You don't got to get all that stuff pumped in you. I think that's where they go wrong with the all the butt shots and stuff. Use your own. I think when they use their own, then it 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 gives you less complications because it's your own stuff. Yeah, that's me. That's me, DTC. We just went. You know, I lost my nephew, and we just went to the candlelight, and some family members of the person that he was riding with was there, and I had love for some of these family members before, but once I seen them, it just triggered me, and everybody was speaking like, "Hey, hey, 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 hey." Yeah, the fans go wild when the girl walks through the crowd, you know. So, hey, 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 hey. And I look right there, and I seen her, and it was like she was looking to be embraced or whatever. But I know I got an issue with your sister behind my nephew. So I seen the sister and the aunt, and I've been good and cool with them all my life. Okay, like really love them. Actually had love for them. But the niece was actually in the altercation when my nephew lost his life. And I couldn't look at them the same way. You know, I and Elite and my other cousin was like, you can't. And so if y'all don't want me to blank out or I never know how I'm going to react, I just went the other way. That's right. They looking like diapers. They looking like diapers. And DTC, now that he say that, did you see Persuasion to know? She talking about now my thighs match. And I was like, Sway, your thighs were matching. I love Persuasion. That's right. I don't tell nobody stories. I now I have been gossipy, you know, in my younger days. But I've been let that go. If it's between me and you, it's between me and you. Or it don't even have to be, you don't even have to say it's between me and you, DTC. I just can read between the lines. Some stuff is not meant to be, repeated. And I'm loyal. I'm very loyal. My big cousin always tell me now, you can't be loyal to a fault, and I will be. Or be loyal if you see they're not giving you the same loyalty in return, you know. Um, and it's okay to agree to disagree. Yeah, back in the day, when you young in your 20s or whatever, you got to be. And I talk too much. I always talk too much. I ain't holding nothing. I told y'all that. Don't let me see you cheating, none of that, because T ain't gonna tell it. She gonna tell it. Like, but now more or less, like, it's all about my business. Unless it's like my family or my cousin or something. You don't let me see you get you doing that because you doing it to them most likely you're doing it to me. But I try not to do that. I try not to be, what is that? Oh, your birthday. I'm like, hold on, bro, DTC. Look, DTC, I be having my notes and scratches and stuff everywhere. Like, well, I wrote DTC something over there. I was just telling me about your birthday. Yep, F 'em. And I have a problem with that too, though, DTC. You know what I go through with my sister like now. So we about in the same. I ain't gonna say he don't like me because we don't got. They've been together for years now, and we don't got along for like a lot of those years. unless I don't see him like really doing something to my little sister. And it's only been a couple of times an issue where I feel like I don't have to step in. So for the most part, I feel like he really loved my family until this time. Cause you know we fell out and we ain't talk. Um, shit for going on like 6 months. But I'm gonna say wait. After like 4 months, I had talked to her some months back. I talked to her on the phone, and then the issue came up, and I text her, and I have not talked to her since. Um, when I tried to FaceTime her on Father's Day to actually physically see my dad, she didn't answer. She didn't say happy birthday or nothing, and I still got her a gift in there because I'm the big sister and I'm the matriarch. And but I'm still gonna let her know, like she know I would usually be blanking out and going crazy and stuff. But that's what I'm saying, DTC. I just let it go. I'm like, y'all won. I'm not fighting. If you mess up Diddy stuff and his legacy and all he done fought in the wars and stuff for it, you know, or if you're not fighting to get the things that they owe him, saying it can't be, it's just a lie. I just had came to the point where I just let it go. But I digress and went all over the place. But as far as you said, so I said F him. That's sort of where I am now because I feel like you one of the only people, or if the only people, because my little sister don't have, she grown, so she don't got to listen to our parents. She might listen to her godmama, which is our cousin. My Aunt Teresa is really a cousin. I say Aunt Teresa, but she is my sister's godmama and aunt. She raised her. Uh, she might listen to her a little bit. But other than that, I think he might be the only other person she listened to. That's right, God got us, and I'm not fighting anymore. DTC, I'm not fighting for anything. I'm not fighting to be family that people don't want to be with it. I'm not fighting for a marriage. I'm not fighting um, to stay in my home only to a certain extent, you know, because I'm peaceful and it's mine. But my children have homes, and to God bless me. And I also was like, I'm in this apartment. I don't want to be out of my apartment, but I'm also asking God to take me into another house. So I have to see the vision for that. And staying here is not going to get me into that house. I just didn't want to be no gaps between. I want to go from here to there. But all the time, that's not in God's plan. So in this last week, I just don't know. I just felt like something happened or shifted in me to where I'm not worried. I'm not confused. I know God got me, and I'm not going to fight with them anymore. But as far as her husband, because he is her common law husband, they ain't married on paperwork, but they've been together 14, 15 years now. Um, I feel like you're fine with her when she's in a bad place with me and my brother, you know? And I know my little sister, she would never do that with you and your siblings. And he just as close as we are, me and my brother and sister, that's how he got a brother and sister. And they're just as close, and his nieces and nephews, and he be there for them. And he's been there for her nieces and nephews. But the way he see her acting, I don't think he would do that to his family. And if he did, I feel like she would voice her opinion, you know? So which has made me look at him a different way. Because I had a lot of love for my brother-in-law. And I still love him, and I wouldn't want nothing to happen to him. But just this falling out with my sister in these last 6, 7 months, it made me look at him another type of way. because as mean and grumpy and set in his ways the person is that I married, he knows that I raised my siblings, my brother and my sister. He would never tell me not to make up with them, or he know he couldn't, or to stay away from them, or not check on them, or like it wouldn't work. So for him to sit back and watch that, it just changed my views of him. You know, and I'm always recreating myself, always reinventing and revamping, and I feel like the change that I see in myself, because you got to think we only like 4 or 5 days in August, so something just, I don't know, went off in me. It's like something snapped or something changed, and I just feel entitled to God's blessing, and I'm just feeling entitled. I'm just feeling like I'm an heir of the Most High God, and I'm abundantly blessed. And even if I'm physically touching everything, I know it's there. So the happiness that I feel in myself right now, nothing, nothing can shake it. And it's something transformed, and I just feel like this is gonna be like this for a while now. So I'm gonna aim our channel, and this is especially for people like you. I'm gonna switch up some moderators. I said that yesterday because I got some new people, and they showed me more love and support than some people that I just got sitting there. So I'm gonna switch up like 3 or 4 people, and I'm gonna really focus hard on my channel. We got this Tasha K thing coming up in October, and I'm gonna be there. I ain't even gonna say I want to be there. I'm going to be there. I don't care if something don't get paid. After I figure out what's going on with this August rent, my next step is paying for the Tasha K experience. And I need the whole experience. Like it's 3 parts. You could just party, or you could do the business side too. And I want to do the whole thing, the whole experience. And I don't know what that's gonna cost me. So I gotta start paying for it. So I feel like if I can get August bill paid, August is August rent, and we on like the third or fourth. So I feel like if I can get August paid, I'll worry about all my back bills later because they're already paid. God don't pay them. Hard as hell. um, yeah, I want to get that paid for and get my seat secured, and it's very important to me because in Charlotte we have a business conference, and it's for content creators and all of that stuff every year. And I don't missed it for the last 2. I can't even think of the name of it, but I don't. And I said I was gonna use my money to go there. Gas bill, water bill, light bill, phone bill, spectrum bill, life insurance bill. Did I say water bill? All the bills, okay, need to be got up. And cause don't forget, I just had somebody catch him up months ago. So how the hell girl get right back like that? It's right back like that. Some past dues. Lord. They charge us to live. We're paying to live. So I really want to get that done. And I feel like I'm going to be so happy once I paid for it and secured my spot. Yes, and the days are moving. They always move fast with the bills behind. Always move fast. So I really want to do that. I said I was going to ask my cousin. I need to go on Eventbrite and see exactly how much it is. Because maybe somebody will gift it to me. Ryan, if you're still in here, what's the new music? And we are back. We are back. We are back. I expect you to be here. I've been here like 2, 3 live streams and I ain't seen you. But I know it wasn't late night, and that's what I was telling them. So if I try to come on at 8, my people are not used to that. And not waiting. That's right. That's right, DTC. They're in such a big hurry, especially the young people. And I'm like, what are you in such a rush for? If I could stay at home with my mama and she pay my bills, baby, I would stay at home with my mama. You know that song? They got that song. It was like, I be listening to it sometime because my uncles and them used to listen to it when I was young. And it's like, Mama used to say, take your time, young man. Mama used to say, don't you rush to get old. It's really the truth. Like, what are y'all rushing for? Slow down. I keep on telling my granddaughters that. Like, stay at home with your mama. I can go up under one roof with my back with my children right now. They want to be grown. Honey, the more in the house, the more you got to split the bills down a couple of ways, the more you gonna have. You love that song? Yes, Junior. I will put it on at any time. I'll turn Junior on. My kink is karma and casual. Oh, I don't know that person. Chappelle. Well, what you been doing, Ryan? Working? Friend, where have you been? You been working? I don't know where Tanithia is. I seen her do a couple of shorts, and I messaged her and said, pray for your sister. Last week? I think last week. And I know she'd be like, Lord, this was right here. Yeah, I messaged her. She put a short up there. I messaged her, can you please pray for your sister? I need all the good words and all the good prayers and all the people with good hearts and true hearts to pray for me. But I haven't seen her in a live stream. So that's what I was telling DCC. I was already finna go on my community post and um, make me a live stream flyer, and I was going to at them because they know I hadn't been here, so they ain't gonna be here if I ain't here. And Tanithia has her own channel, so I've been seeing little shorts and stuff here and there, but not a stream. Ryan, I actually caught Shayla's live stream. Been working, been dating, been golfing. You had a lot of nights where you would turn that bell on because we back. You still dating that girl? That Jet was trying to talk to you about. Jet was here, but he was here when on the first live stream, and then it blacked out on us. He said he was at Walmart grabbing some snacks and stuff. Jet greedy. You know, every time he get ready to go on the road, he go to Walmart, get a whole bunch of snacks and hygiene stuff. And I'll be mad because he'd be like, I'm at Walmart grabbing my snacks. I'm talking about, and I get there every time, like for a year. I'm in Walmart grabbing my snacks, and I'll be like, okay, be careful on that road. Let me know where you at your destination. You know, don't be worried. Like after 2, 3 days, I don't see them. I get worried. DTC, if she ain't come in a week or so, you know, I'm worried. It's going well. I am so happy for you. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I'm very happy for you. You're such an amazing guy. You deserve happiness. You deserve a good companion. I'm very happy for you. And I know Jack gonna be happy too and have 1,000 questions. So I don't know if he was pulling out at 12. 'Cause he told me he was rushing. But he'll be here tomorrow, Ryan. And we'll be here tomorrow. We'll be here tomorrow. They kicked us out. Yes, everybody deserves happiness. And I had to think about that too, DTC. I was like, I deserve happiness. You know, I think for a long time or all this year or whatever, I just had been feeling like, y'all gonna make me cry. I had been feeling like, well, I just don't care. You know, I really don't care about relationship stuff wise because I guess I've been married for so long and I have been with the same person for 30 years. So I was like, you know, it just is what it is. And I'm just so set in my ways and I go out and stuff and enjoy life, you know, just with my kids and stuff. And I'm fine with that. But then maybe like 2 days ago, something said that to me like, you do deserve this stuff. And you shouldn't isolate yourself and be so cold to where you just feel like even if that part of life, you know, like, that's my guy. Yep, I know that's your guy. You better not miss us tomorrow. Turn that bell on. You have not been doing your job, sir. You need to be here, engaging with the chat and giving us some questions and some life issues and all that good stuff you always do. But yes, DTC, I said that. I was like, you do. You know what? You do deserve to be happy and not worried about if somebody else is upset all the time and somebody else's opinion or what they're thinking or what they might be making up in their head or acute, just whatever. You deserve to be happy for you, and you have to put yourself there. So regardless of what energy is around you or may come and go, you have to put yourself there. And that's just what I've been doing, y'all. That is just what I have been doing. And it just triggered something in me because I'm telling you, I was, oh, the rent coming up, and once again, it ain't happening in July, and I ain't get monetized in July, and I don't got the money for this, and how am I pay my August rent, and how am I pay my phone bill, and get my, oh no, you can't talk to me, I can't figure it out. 31 years, just like me. That's why we connect so bad with our sisters, our family, our relationships. Yeah, everything. But I'm tired, sister. And I'm tired of fighting. And you know, you can't. I seen something on Perez. I really used to like Perez. What did he do? I seen it. And I might didn't take an in-depth look at it. Um, yeah, sister, 31 years. And that's just, I feel like an accomplishment in itself. So if a person don't value that and cherish it, you know, you can't make them. And I'm done. Like fighting for anything. That's just how I feel. You know, you can't make a person love you. You can't make a person cherish you or want you. And I feel like if something's so deep rooted in you, then that's how you feel. And I think if a person, Ryan, I see what you said. He was oh my goodness, that means he's in pain. He's in pain. Perez, what are you in pain for? That's what I'm saying. You can be a Hollywood, the stars and all that. They still go through stuff and suffer. They say people cut themselves to feel stuff, but why would you want to feel pain? And they say that's the only way they can feel it. So I just feel like now back to DTC. Yeah, he rich. Perez is rich. Um, and I think I'm gonna start making some videos on it too. And if people don't like it, they don't like it. I think, or if the shoe fits, sometimes you have to wear it. I think that when something is so deep rooted and someone programs themselves, it's like it's for good or bad. If you program your brain only negative thoughts about people, you sure can, sister. You know, you can ask me anything and I'm going to answer it and tell you the truth. If it was good, bad, embarrassing, whatever it was, you know, I'm going to tell the truth. I think if a person has built up bad and negative and hateful thoughts against you, like it'd be hard for you to change. Well, you can change or turn off anything that you want to turn off or on. But if you see DTC, yes, you can ask me a question. I'm waiting on a question. If you see you being the other person, yes, this negative, that's going to start to turn you, sister. Um, I did. I'm going to say up until 2 days ago. And I watched this Asian doctor, and he was speaking on exactly how I felt. And speaking on my, what, for me, to my faith, like I was saying, if I know I'm an heir of Jesus and I know he's going to bring the things that his word says, I have to be happy and strong within myself. But as far as relationship wise or marriage wise, if you are asking me, did I or do I feel lonely in it? The answer would be yes. So I feel like this and I feel like this for so long that these last 2 days I don't care. Yeah, and I had to see I'm gonna cry again. I had to learn that. Like you can't pray, you can pray and ask God to help people and show them their path, but you cannot pray anything out of a person. And they have to change and want it for themselves. And beauty, you know how they say beauty is in the eye of the beholder? Ghost Town by Kanye. I always throw it on when I'm a bit down. No, I'm not a bit down behind it. Brian, I was. That's what I'm saying. Something happened to me. I don't know. I just feel anew and I just feel better and actually excited about if I stay this path, what all I can have and what all I'm gonna have and I'm gonna be. Um, I just feel like anybody, if you're watching the person, beauty is in the eye of the beholder when people say that. And so if you see a person watching you and they only see negative in you, they only see the negative or the flaws, or they always come to a conclusion, or something bad about you or negative about you, that's their own personal will and understanding, and you can't change that. So it'll start to change you, you know? Yeah, and that's how I feel. That's what I was telling Lafita earlier. Like I just had to go back to my teachings and just straight the word of God and knowing I am who I am and not letting nothing deter me from that. Like no bills, no finances, nothing to the point where I hurt myself. And I just feel like if you constantly see that, no matter what it is, if you go to school and you constantly feel, if you're a student and you constantly feel like you, the student that the teacher looked down on her glasses from, or you, the student that always get put in timeout or sent in the hallway, but you trying your best. And that's sort of like I tell my grandkids, like once you give them that picture of you at school, it'd be hard for them to see something else. You see, or you ain't even have to create that picture. They could have created that picture in their own mind. But if that's the image and the picture and the way the person feel about you, it's going to be nothing you can do to change it or try to even calm it or switch. They have to do that. And if you see that they're not and it's not changing any type of way, it'll change you. I agree with that too, TC. I agree with that too. But you said you've been in a relationship 31 years. I know I've been in a relationship over 30 years. I even went and watched some of the Ike and Tina stuff yesterday from both perspectives because the movie did not give his perspective. Um, it just all with me, I just feel like beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So if a person is not looking at you as someone beautiful to them, someone cherished to them, someone valued to them, you can't make them. And you'll never be able to. Only you, only the person, can do that. I can only cherish what I cherish. I can only think who's beautiful, who I think beautiful. I can only value who I value. No matter what nobody else say or do, it ain't gonna change my train of thought. So once you know that, you'll see stuff different. Or once you know that this person feel like this about me because this is how they want to feel about me. You see what I'm saying? This is how they want to look at me. It'll change you. That's right. You're the only person can change it if you want to. And I see a lot of women, and talk to a lot of them, and with relationship issues. So I feel like I need to start talking about that more too, with us DTC and us being over in in relationships over 30 years. I just don't. Everybody can't take general conversation. Um, I think I've been in my relationship. I was 18 and he was 16. No, and I don't think people should be bitter. I was just talking to my cousin about that, and he was saying the ex-wife and they share a child, and then my cousin share a child with the new wife, and was saying he felt like she was bitter. The only time I feel like you would be bitter if you haven't came to terms with the situation. You know, if you fine with the situation, you there's no reason to be bitter. You know, or I find women be bitter like when, oh, they left me for somebody with more money, or they left me for somebody that was younger and prettier, or I think then they be bitter or whatever. Or some women may be bitter just because the person left. But when it comes to relationships like us, it's like 30 years or better. I feel like you pretty much know um, the ins and out of the relationship. And if you've been with somebody that long, you will be able to tell when the love has changed or the love is all the way gone, you know? And it'll show in actions and thoughts. I just think because somebody that love you or even have love for you, I don't think that they're gonna always think the worst of you all the time. Yeah, me too, DTC, and that's how we connect. And maybe we gonna have to figure out how we can get on the panel and talk about that. Cause I mean, there's no reason to be bitter. I always say that nobody can take nobody if they don't want to be took. You know, nobody can't take your man or your woman if they don't want to be took. Or you ain't got to worry about nobody taking them if you treat them good and doing what you supposed to do. Nobody can't shake or break what you got. You know, the people have to let them. The people have to be willing participants. So even when they be like, oh, people was tempted, people was drunk, people was, you can control all of that. I promise you, it's up to you. And that's just where I'm at with it, DTC. So I'm back. You know, you have to find the things and focus on the things that make you happy, like my channel and y'all, and that we can have. Um, I got these people that I can have these conversations with, and they're non-judgmental and they're non uh, confrontational. You know, we're gonna give our um, opinion, and I get help, you know, on my channel. I get advice on my channel. I get genuine love on my channel. So that's where I'm at with it now. I'm so focused on the things that are going to make me happy that I can't focus on nothing that's going to make me sad or, especially, you know, when it's for no reason. Not saying that I'm an angel because y'all know I curse. I smoke my cigarettes. Matter of fact, I want one now. And all of that. But like doing harm to people, telling lies, backstabbing, um, bad things, cheating, cheating, lying, backstabbing, just having bad intentions for people. You know, I don't do none of that. The most I do is might say some little cuss words and smoke. You know, other than that, I ain't doing nothing. And so I don't deserve nothing but the best and nothing but happiness. And if nobody ain't gonna help me get it but God, then that's who I'm gonna deal with and focus on. That's right. When I'm home, I do the same thing. Yeah, the drink. I ain't saying about the drink. Yeah, you know, I drink me a little wine, take me a little shot, might smoke me a little grass, and that's it. But like physically out bothering people, DTC, or in he say, she say, or being a cheater, or being a liar, or, you know, I don't got no reason to do none of that stuff. I'm 51. It is what it is. You know, I'm constantly preaching that to my girl cousins and my girlfriends, and you know, you don't got to do that. God will be your man, and my cousin just said that to me. He will make a way. She was like, my bills get paid every month. My car payment get paid every month. My hair be done. My nails be done. Like it come from somewhere. He will fill those voids. And I just have to be a firm believer in that. And with me, like with her, she don't have no channel. I think she probably get on Facebook and Instagram and whatever. So those are like, that's friends or whatever and family networking like that or whatever. But I got my people. We are the rebel warriors. Like you, Ryan, y'all, we build this together. I got my sisters. I got K and them who, when I don't understand, they gonna come through. Like I got people that really care about me. If I want to get on a plane and go take a vacation and go to another town and meet people and go out to eat or whatever, I got these people that care about me. I can go do that, and different races, different ages. That's right. The old me can't come out, and I'm trying to keep it all the way. The only way that happened really, DTC, if it's, with females or whatever, they push your buttons on and off the internet. I be seeing a lot of stuff. That's why I don't start trying to stay out of live streams and stuff because, we loyal. And I stay out their live streams. I see people be shooting shots and females be catty and stuff. And, I will go out the window. So I just try to stay out their live streams and put my little good words in. If it's a video or whatever I want to watch somebody, um, I go back and watch it because YouTube is just like the regular world, you know. Like I was telling them, a good friend or a good companion, they gonna want y'all to walk together. I never want nobody walking behind me or to push my friends back, behind me. But some people, they always want to be in the lead, and to me, that's not a good person. That's right, sister. Walk away and wish them well. Just from our conversations through here, we have came far with our sisters and their spouses and nieces and family. Just period. You see where I'm at? I stop fussing about it. And I really should be fussing about it. Okay, my daddy don't fought in all them wars and whatever. And that he tell us that he did that to take care of us and the family. But if I had to go through all of that and be treated like that and lied on and all of that, I would threw my hands up. I'm out of it. And I do still have some problems with it, but I don't know. So I was talking to my uncle, like I don't know what go on with my daddy. I don't know how he live and how he don't live. And it was like, well, when he was in his own house, wasn't nobody going over there like this and that. It was after my car was gone and stuff that I really found out, what was going on with him as far as his dementia and stuff. And a couple of times I went over there, I cleaned up, and stuff and talked to him. And I still don't feel like it's bad as it's being made to be out because when I did talk to him the last time, like he come and go. But if you take the time to calmly talk to him, even people with dementia, they come and go. So I feel like he'll understand. But it's not being presented like that. It's just like, oh, he got dementia. He ain't gonna remember it. He come and go. But he come and go good enough when it's time to go get some paperwork or something done when it was something for you needed to be done as far as that so I don't understand. And I don't know, like, are y'all taking him outside? Is he getting some air? Or y'all just leaving him locked in the room like a prisoner? And getting his benefits? You know, are you taking him to get a haircut? Like, yeah, sister. And I'm so sorry about that. That just really makes me sad because, and that's why you're so strong. I feel like people, because that's how my cousin is. You know, my brother cousin, who I tell y'all about. His name Nequay, but we call him Muv. He lost his mama around the same age, and his heart and stuff is so good. He had my favorite uncle all his life until like I think my uncle. I don't know how long my uncle been gone now, but um, I just have a soft spot in my heart for people who don't have their mom or lose their mom because I know it's nothing like a mother's love, and I feel like they have to be stronger. People that lose their mom, they're stronger people to have survived a lifetime without that. Yep, because that's my dad, and I don't. So that was getting me worried and stuff too. So I just let it go, DTC, and I'll see about it when I can because it's so bad now. Like my daughter, they won't even. My daughter, she like it's gonna go ugly, so she won't even take me to my sister's house to see. But then I heard she was moving, so I was like, I better hurry up and get there because she already don't answer the phone, and she'll move my daddy, and I won't get to see him again, and then something happened to him. But if that's the case, DTC, and something happened like that, I know God gonna get you. You know, I know God gonna get you. You may think you floating and you high and you running things and high and mighty now because she just got a big manager position in her job and stuff too. So you know you have really that really gives you less of reason to be keeping my daddy away from financial reasons because I felt like she was keeping him away from financial reasons because he was in her household. So she only wanted him to do for her and her children is what I was getting from it. And well, it's got to be true because the only people have access to him or can talk to him is her and her children. So I know God sees that and the maliciousness and the greediness of it all because she just got a new position in her job that's over 61,000 a year. So if you're doing that for greed and monetary reasons and still treating him bad and just keeping him as a charity case for the money, I know God is going to get you. That's the only reason I can. My daughter at 21 gave me the love I couldn't get from my mom anymore. That's right, DTC. That's right. That's right. That love with your daughters, that's a different kind of love too. Cause that's how I am with mine. Nothing can break with me and my daughters. And they get old and they go through stuff and they get rebellious or whatever. But I think once they got all the way grown, now that they in their 30s, like they know, like my mama just love us and she only telling us right. And the closest things to me in the world. My daughters and my granddaughters. My grandsons too, but you know, it'd be different bonds with girls. And me and my daughters have a great relationship and the bond with my granddaughters is just awesome. I know it ain't gonna change. And you said why she treat me like that? Um, that's the only conclusion I could come with is money. She wanna run everything and things to go the way she wanted to go with my parents. And there's not another reason. She told my baby girl it's the way that I came um, fussing or something. And I may have fussed a little bit, but that's only because she ignored me for like 2 weeks when I was texting her and asking her about my daddy and telling her what to do. She ignored me. So when I came, I said, come on, let's go upstairs and talk in front of daddy. And she didn't want that. So she ran around and told the family, like, oh, she crazy. And it's about this and that. And where were they when he was in the house by himself? Where was he at? Wasn't nobody going over there checking on him. My uncle didn't tell me. He only told her because he felt like she didn't smoke marijuana. Because I was trying to figure out what made her the better candidate. And I still can't find it. Because even though she didn't smoke marijuana, I ain't never been in no trouble. She been in more trouble than me, paper-wise. I'm not a felon. I always lived with the best and finest of things. I mean, I was a drug dealer, but I retired on my own before I could get in any trouble for it. And once I became a grandmother, I was not risking leaving my grandbaby for nothing. So that helped me on retire from that. So I don't know what made her the better candidate. Yep, and I said that too because I feel like if I would have went back over there and all this and all that and all this, but I'm not wrong, DTC. I ain't wrong about nothing. I ain't wrong about that stuff with my dad and my siblings, and I ain't wrong about this stuff with my marriage. So I don't care. And I ain't letting nothing break me down. I'm going to focus on what makes me happy, and which are my twin grandbabies and my channel and my people and you and Jet and Ryan and King and um you ain't ready. I'm gonna stay focused on that kind of stuff. Cause hey, they ain't finna stroke me out. Yes, yes, yes. But I don't did that thing too, DTC. You know, I don't lie to you. I was a teen mom with a mother who fell into drug addiction and the eldest sibling. So it's done been times I don't had to take care of them by any means, you know? And I just thank God he brought me through all that. I never got a felony, you know, or anything. He is doing fine. My grandson is doing fine. You got to go watch that short. So you know they got that thing trending on TikTok, and the kids they be like, you can cuss just to do this trending TikTok. So we did it. And it is hilarious. DTC. I had both of them, June and King. They are doing great. They go back to school this month. King got like 2 weeks, and June might got like 3 weeks. Yeah, not like that, but I have. We all watched it off. So I just and I feel like that. Like I don't took care of y'all. When my mama, you know, got it in her addiction and she couldn't, like I got my siblings and I got an apartment and I took care of them. Tell them I said hi. I sure will tell them tomorrow. They probably be back one good time um, before they go back to school. But I be kicking them out my live stream because if I try to live stream with King and June in here, they be all in the background. They gonna keep on coming, hey, hey, hey. Y'all know how they do and jumping in the stream and whatever. So when they was here and they was wanting to live stream, I ain't stream. But I'm gonna get them in there and get some videos with them before they go back to school or whatever. But yeah, that's another thing I don't understand because I raised them. I raised my siblings when my mama couldn't. You know, I didn't leave them like living with family members or with anybody. Like I got my apartment at 18, finna turn 19. I automatically got my sister and brother with my 3 kids and took care of them, all 5 of them. Christmas for everybody, feeding everybody, paying the bills, doing whatever I had to do to keep the bills paid and to keep us fed and to keep them clothed and for Christmas when it was Christmas and birthdays when it was their birthdays, you know. And so if I get money, I run to them. You know, I'm not the type to run away and be selfish. Here, my sister don't had a whole bank card of mine that she could just use anytime she want. Yeah, I used to watch Steve. Yeah, I used to watch Steve. I really don't watch TV. I haven't been watching TV, but my cousin just brought me one, and I put it right by my bed. So I'm gonna start back watching. Yeah, Steve Wilkos really gets to some down to business with family issues, and he's a really good man. Not a racist bone in his body, and I don't know if they came from working with Jerry Springer, because Jerry was not racist at all. Is not racist. He's still living. Um, Jerry Springer, Murray Povich, Steve Wilkos. I really feel like those are good. You watch it on YouTube. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll go back and check out some shows. And they give you topics. Give me stuff to discuss. Because they had some real family issues on there. Um, yeah, so I feel like if you don't do right, and I don't know who talking to her and what kind of word she getting, or even if she ain't getting any word from God, you know, because I usually tell my little sister so. And she'll go to church, but I don't think she works so much. That's what I'm saying. She just got this new position in her whole store. She ain't going no church. So I don't know if she getting none of no word into her or not, or whatever she getting. But I just know that if you don't do right, God will have his way. You know, whether it be your health, finances, or whatever. And I have to stand on it. I ain't doing nothing wrong. And I'm doing the best I can and being the best I can. And God gonna fix it. So peace to you, sister. I hope you know what you're doing. I'm gonna continue to be good and great and lean on the Lord. Something happens when I lean on him real hard, when I focus on him real hard, when I lean on him, something happens. So that's what I'm banking on, the change. But I am so glad to see you, sister, and so glad for this talk. You turn your, make sure your notification on. They want to spin you because they know you the number one rebel. Like out of the people that like subscribe to me, like really like a subscriber, like somebody that met you and didn't know you, just related to you and stuck with you. Like, yeah, that's what I'm banking on. God hears my heart. And I'm gonna pray for us with these 30-year-old relationships and these families. I'm gonna pray and meditate on it really, really hard. Do you have my email address? If you don't have my email address, I need to put it up there so you can email me, and then I can email you back my phone number. You need my phone number. And I think only Kay and Tanithia got it. No, you don't have it. Okay. I'm going to message you. I'm gonna send it directly to you. I'm going to go at you and send it to you. And when you email me back, you could just email me back. You don't have to give me your number. I know everybody don't, but I'll give you mine. And so we can talk. Because you're very uplifting and you always bring your sister through. Like, people don't understand that. And that's how I was with Kay for so long. Like, I get upset like that is my sister. Okay, she uplift me. She bring me through. You think she lived around the corner, child? Yes, 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 yes. I will do it when I get off of here. I'm going to leave. We did a good job. We stayed to 2. So what time I got him? 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. So I got him 4 hours. So I told them our live streams will be no shorter than 2 and no longer than 5. That's the new rule in DTC. I'm sticking to it. I was doing good with my channel. They kicked me all the way out the algorithm. People was telling me every time we look up, we see you in the community chat or a short or something. Where have you been? And it made me feel so good when You Ain't Ready came in and they was like, there you go. You know? So the people in your own household or your own family and stuff might not your blood family, because this is my family, my rebel warrior family that I have built and created. So I'm gonna say my blood family. They don't even be that happy to see you and seeing where you been and why you slacking on your stuff and why you ain't focused. You know, that's what y'all do. And I am sister, and I'm gonna pray for both of us. And one day I just hope to meet you and we're gonna have us a good old time. But I'm gonna send you my number so we can have us some good old phone calls. Cause I call Kay in the middle of the live stream, or she'll tell Elite, call me. And we be having her live come through the speaker. So I want to start doing that too, cause they help too. Like, that's really engagement. And then my cousin Anita, she be on all the topics like political and Black Power and stuff like that. So she be wanting to talk to the people. So I'm gonna be having her in our live stream too. And then in the wintertime, I'm cold. I really don't go nowhere. So last winter we was really at work. So the fall is finna change. So I'm really gonna be working on my channel. Oh, sister, that is amazing. You amazing. Just like Kay, I get happy from her too. So I knew between both of y'all and Ryan, all y'all was here tonight. Y'all make me happy and y'all uplift me, you know, help me with my self-esteem issues, all of that. And I was telling Lafita that too. So she'd be like, I hope you find your path and your journey and your light. Baby, I found it. I'm happy that can break me. I know I can't change nobody's views and opinions, so I just have to work on me. And that's what I'm doing. But I love you, DTC. I appreciate you stayed with me tonight for over an hour. I appreciate it, sister. Tell your husband I'll be needing you here with me in my live streams. Um, because I just appreciate you. And I love you. I got love for you. You don't give me nothing but uplifting. You just say nothing but uplift me. And like you, one of my first moderators, I don't know if nobody before you. Like, I really think you're number one. I don't just be saying it. I think you're my first moderator, my first real subscriber, my first real supporter, the first person to share my stuff, the first person to teach me. That's how I knew you couldn't leave comments on the shorts if you're a moderator, like just other stuff you don't learn to run the channel to help me. So I just appreciate you and love you for all of that, and for loving me and my kids and my grandkids. And I love my people. You know, it's 5,000 of them, so I don't know a lot of them, but I know it's about 100 of them that I know, and I love them like my family. They treat me better than my family. That damn Jet too, I be looking for him every 2 3 days. If he ain't send me no message, I be like, all right now, I would have to hit you. And your mama, sister, brother, friends, girlfriend, whoever. But he gonna tell him that's Rebel, and we are a family. Right, that's what I'm saying. You learned that to help me. You was like, I can't. And I'm like, what the hell is going on? Why these people? That was like way in the beginning. We had about 1,000 people at DTC, and we was trying to figure it out. They be like, well, Rebel, we be trying to comment. And I'm like, why? Two guns. Like, Rebel, I keep trying to leave comments on the shorts. Why it ain't working? Was DTC figured it out? And I was somebody else might have told us, like, you can't comment when you're a mod on the shorts, and just so much. I couldn't when they blocked me from streaming. Y'all went to my other little channel and got my people up to help me. Kay and Anna. Go follow my sister stream so she can go follow my sister backup channel so she can live stream. And as soon as we got them people up to 50 subscribers, yeah, they changed something. Soon as we got them people up to 50 subscribers, they gave me my live stream back. And I got that whole channel over there just sitting and need some love. So I'm back busy. I'm back busy. Like tomorrow, I already got my visions for my videos lined up, my shorts, and my live stream topic. So I didn't want to go into them in this live stream. So I'm thankful so many of y'all showed up, and we'll start talking about other stuff and family issues, and y'all asking me how I'm doing, and movies and music. And Ryan came and gave me his songs. He always have some new songs, and who I think King told me to the seven spiritual laws of success. So I'm gonna go check that out, and I'm gonna put up something for August birthdays. So I'm gonna get all that work done between tonight and tomorrow because I ain't even really sleepy. So I probably do like I made some cartoons. So I made myself into a cartoon with this hair. So I got to figure out what I'm gonna do with it, shorts, or how can I make it to a video? Because I did them like together. Like the last cartoon video I made, I did like running, clapping. I did everything separate. So this time when I did it, I just was like, I want my cartoon character to run, clap, and then put it all together. And that's not how I wanted it. So I'm gonna have to figure out how I'm gonna do this video tomorrow. Oh, and I'm gonna do, yeah, I got two videos, some shorts, and a live stream for tomorrow. So I'm working. I'm working, sister. I'm working. And I love you. I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you for coming, sticking in here with me tonight. And whoever else back there in the shadows, because it said number two. Thank you too. If there was Ryan, just left the phone on. You know how he'll do. Ryan, I'm listening to that new music. Oh, thank you, sister. Yeah, and our numbers down. Look at our numbers. We do way better than that on the short. So that's what I was trying to tell Kay. But she like, you always think something wrong. Ain't that wrong? But I'm telling her, like, sister, my people are telling me the same thing. Like, our numbers and stuff have never been down. We've been doing shorts for the whole 2 years. So, yeah, somebody said something smart about that, too. So why she ain't this and that with all them people? So that's why Kay, when you came in, Kay was saying, don't worry about the subscribers. You just keep focused on your vision or whatever. But I was saying that because I seen somebody saying something smart and other the other thing, like why she ain't this and she ain't that. I started off doing short, sister. So y'all that know. Like if I had as much videos as I had shorts, we would have been had our watch time. But I started out only doing shorts. But I got something for them heifers who always got something negative to say. I'm on my job and I'm on my job and I got my people with me and it ain't no backing down. If I ain't got number 5 people in my live stream, don't worry about it. I'm here. Yes, we had an amazing conversation tonight and you lift me up and you know I don't tell you no lies. So whatever you ask me, I'm gonna tell the truth. And that's just it. Because you know, people judge you, they go back and watch. Oh my God, they said they sold drugs and they sold their body and they this is real life. Hope you can share your real life and don't be ashamed. When you put your story out there, nobody can put it out there for you and nobody can shame you. Because you already done told your story and gave your testimony. And this work we call life, that's what gives us our stripes. The accomplishments we make along the way. You know, so that's where I'm at with it, sister. No judgment zone, that's right. You know how the rebels do. No judgment zone over here. Everybody been through something because you ain't did what that person had to do or been through what that person had to do. Don't mean you should shame them or judge them. This is a no judgment zone. I don't know. I don't know. He said he don't, but then someone be talking junk about him, so I don't know. You know, where I see people, husbands who support him through it all, so I have no clue. Yep, but they sure act like they are sister. You are my sister. But they act like they better and they hide it. They rent probably ain't paid either, sister. They probably ain't paid their bills either. They ain't have no gas money. Their phone got disconnected. They need a new wig. Their kids being hard headed. They got all the same problems everybody else got. They just hide it and act like they don't. It's where me, I ain't hiding nothing. I ain't ashamed of nothing. This is my life. Yes, hide it well. My friend Ty, she used to report on all the older ladies like Grandma Holla, and she went to the funerals and stuff. She used to report on Holla and all of them. I learned that from her. Her and dang, what's her name? She said the pickles. She said the pickles in the Kool-Aid jars out there at Walmart and stuff. What's her name? Gossip. Dang, I can't think of her name. But her and my friend got into it. They was going so far, looking up, going to her city, looking up stuff in her city, looking up her evictions, looking up if she ever had a social service case, looking up her criminal history, trying to find out her medical situations, all that stuff, and putting it in their lives and in their shorts and stuff when they fell out. So after they did that, everything Ty just told her story. And that's how it was. If you tell your story, you don't gotta worry about nobody else telling it or shaming you and embarrassing you. So that's why I always try to tell mine. That's why I started from my childhood with my daddy on to now, because nobody will never be able to do that to me. You'll never be able to shame me or tell my story better than I can. Yeah, they do that. These girls will get your name and off your channel and go look up this or go look up your history or, go try to dig up dirt and stuff to put out there and embarrass you. Yeah, that's why I like Cardi, right? Yeah, to bring her up. I've been cardied out. The new song was right up by bitches. Ah, yeah, ah. So, um, Yeah, Cardi just don't show her ass. With the new album, the new single, everything. I'm listening every day. She's very uplifting. Yes, she's very uplifting. She's very motivating. Okay? If you a young Tia or not. You see how Tia acting behind her. We love her. All ages. She just got all ages right now. Cardi got everybody wrapped up. That's why I hate that for her. I wish they could have been friends. You know? So I be careful. Try to stay mutual. Be careful who team you jump on. Because I see they do that a lot around here too. I may just start just texting people. Listen, right. And Tia said, you heard that song. Don't act like she wasn't coming for you. Girl, me too. You get on my nerves. I'm just gonna call you and play Cardi in your ear. What she said. So yeah, it's been really good. I've been enjoying old Cardi. Might listen to it tonight. Yes, but good night, sweetheart. I'm getting sleepy too, and I am hungry. And you kept our hours. You got our whole 4 hours dealing with y'all. You closed it on out, you and Kay. And you know what? She'll do that. She'll come in and force me to get my hours. She'll be she'll bring some another she'll bring something else. We staying a little bit longer. So I'll be missing Kay. Tomorrow. What's tomorrow Wednesday? I don't want to give a time that I ain't going to be on what Elite said we had to do tomorrow. I'm going to pick 8. So if I got to do something with her, I'm going to be done by 8. I'm going to try to come on at 8. If not, I'm not here at 8, sister. I'll be definitely on at 9. So turn your bell on. I ain't doing 10 no more because 10 push me. I will be on at 3 o'clock in the morning. So I'm going to say between 8 and 9. Turn your bell on. Elite took my clothes to wash. I was going to wash clothes tomorrow, so that's what I'm saying. Them daughters, okay, no, I don't want you to have to keep checking. Just turn your bell on. See, I know you're gonna be here, and somebody else told me they're gonna be here tomorrow. So okay, we're gonna pick 8:30. We're gonna be here at 8:30. We're gonna be here at 8:30. Whatever Elite got going on, she better be done did it by then. So good night, sister. I love you. I thank y'all. Everybody that stopped by, I appreciate you guys so much. Thank y'all for the 8 likes. I put them with the 7 I got in the first couple of hours. Uh, so you too, we got some likes and we got some views. So thank you, sister. Thank you, all the rebels that stopped by. Jet 2, Anna, Kay, and Sugar Pop. Lafita was here. You Ain't Ready, King, and Ryan. I think that's all of my people that I personally know by name that was here. I didn't even get a troll tonight to call me a man. I'm doing excellent. I love you guys. I respect you so much. DTC, pray for me tonight. I'm going to pray for you, and I'm going to send you the number. I love you guys so much. Thank you. It is the Rebel Warrior, and I am out of here. Good night, guys.